Hey guys, hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing great. Before I jump into this video, I'd like to ask you guys to like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube thing that needs to be done. So like I had promised, I said I'm going to create a continuation video on how to excel in mathematics and physical sciences, right? So this is what I'm going to jump into. So if you haven't watched the first video, it'd really be helpful if you watch that one in conjunction with this one. And I'm just going to be giving my tips and tricks and things that helped me very, very well. So I'm not going to reshare my whole story. I think my whole story, my journey through high school, college, and how I eventually got into medicine, the videos are already in this channel. I just want to focus on what how I can help in terms of giving tips with mathematics and physical sciences. So I've just attended a exam preparation session, and some of the things that I learned there, I think I'm just going to share there, but I'm going to come with the main thing that I wanted to share for this channel. So to give you a short background, I moved from high school and I had to upgrade, right, some of my subjects, including mathematics and physical sciences. So one of the things that I wanted to focus on when upgrading was my physical sciences, because when I matriculated, I matriculated with very bad physical sciences marks, right? Especially the chemistry component, it showed me flames during my exams. So when I jumped into upgrading, I wanted to focus first on physical sciences, especially in that first term, and then I'm gonna work in upgrading the other subjects I was doing. So what that had done is that during my first term and the tests we wrote during the first term, I got very great marks for my physical sciences, and that created the effect whereby now a lot of learners in that college would ask a lot of questions, and I used to not like that, right? I used to not like that, but then after learning more, after reading studies from I think it was Cambridge or Oxford, I'm not sure, right? I was looking for the best study methods at the time, and the one I got, or the one that I was already doing rather, I didn't know that it was already the best learning tool I had in my arsenal, which was to teach, right? Teaching, according to research, has been shown to be the best tool ever to learn content, right? And I can also say this was the case even personally. There was research one side, but then I've proved it for myself, and it helped me a lot with my mathematics and my physical sciences, right? And the thing that I realized that it helped me with, number one, it helps in terms of poking holes in the knowledge that you have, right? Most of the time you don't know what you don't know, right? So when someone came with questions, now it would help point holes, and I would realize, oh, okay, I didn't know this, okay, I didn't know that, and it would poke a lot of holes into the content that I have at that particular point. So that was really, really helpful, so that I know that someone would come with a question and I'd realize that I don't know this part properly, and I'd go back and relearn that topic or relearn that part of the work. Secondly, which is a trick, right? So like I said, I've come from an exam preparation session, and one of the things they did talk about is teaching, right? And while she emphasized teaching people who don't know nothing about the subject, and I understand why also that works, and I think it'll also work. Find someone who's not doing the subject that you are currently doing and try to teach them the content, trying to see if you can get them to understand. It really helps you. But I also feel that teaching people who are already doing the content was helpful for me also, because it meant that in a short space of time I was able to be involved in the studying of multiple people. So for example, you find that there are 10 people who have been studying. Maybe someone, let's talk about maths, someone was studying trigonometry, someone was studying Euclidean geometry, someone was studying exponents, and maybe someone was studying, let's go to physical sciences, someone was studying equilibrium, chemical equilibrium, and things like that. And all of them have questions, right? So you find that the one who was studying trigonometry, you now have to quickly revise your trigonometry that you know at that point, right? You do the trigonometry, you do the Euclidean geometry, you do the exponents, you do the chemical equilibrium in a short space of time. You find that you have been also doing some studying different topics in a very short space of time and revising all the topics that you might or might not know at the time, writing down everything you don't know at the time and going back to revising the work that you did. I don't know how many times I came across questions I didn't personally study during exams, but someone had come with a question and I realized that I don't know this. I don't know how to approach such questions, and I had to go learn from that place. And coming back, it was always interesting, man, and I'd be happy to find the exam or the question I practiced for within the exam. So now that we are approaching exam season, in conjunction with what we've been talking about in the first video, try to teach as many people as possible, right? You might find that a lot of people might not want to ask questions from you. What you can do then, you can just come together with some of your classmates, have a group discussion whereby you give one person the opportunity to explain certain concepts, and you go around the table and you just teach each other that way. And that way you'll also poke some holes in the knowledge that you have as a collective. You'll know what you'll have to go and revise from there on. So I really hope this advice can help you. And for all the exams, all the best. To all our metrics, all the best to everyone who's going to be writing exams, really. All the best. I really hope that everything goes well for you guys. Thank you for watching this video.